Yo, what's good, stream?
Get ready for the next battle.
What's good, Gohan, Rambler, Pop, Possible, how you doing? Watched the repo VOD from the other day. It was my first time ever seeing someone play it. Yeah, it was like my third time playing that game. The game's kind of funny. Became a Reina main, it's lit. I mean, I've been playing Reina alongside WoW for the majority of the game's lifespan.
This should be fun.
Long time no see. How's life? Oh no, that's fine. See that coming.
Round 2. Fight.
Is there any character that you think would instantly make the main list if they were added as DLC? Kunimitsu and only Kunimitsu. Okay, so they're going to... Oh, that doesn't beat that?
Round 4. Fight.
Wow, that was some incredible tracking. Take it. And Arsenal for all the Nina players. I mean, she's also just very strong and like not nearly as difficult as she used to be. I'm sure he had some influence on that. Personally, I fucking hate this character. Might be my most hated character in the game. Her, Alyssa.
That was disappointing.
Those are probably top 2. Maybe Lars. I really hate Lars too. You don't hate Brian? No, I think Brian's cool as fuck.
This should be fun.
Round 1.
Why would I hate Brian?
Fight.
Yo, what's good, Simon? How you doing, shorty? Yeah, they're not ducking there, so never mind.
Round 2. Fight.
Closing my PC settings, figuring that out right now. Yeah, I know a thing or two about PC problems. Wish you the best of luck. Did not envy that. I hate computers so much. Rise of Menace from watching basically death. I mean, yeah, but feels like that's the case with most characters in the game.
Round 3.
Although he is on the extreme end of that. This character is so unbelievably obnoxious. Everything she does pisses me off. Wow.
Round 4.
Xiao Yu, Lily King, Xiao Yu. Yeah, if I got on the game and the first 4 characters I fought were Xiao Yu, Lily King, Xiao Yu, I would get off the game. I'm gonna take a break, probably a good call.
Fight.
Playing Lily, then switched to King and ran into the same person. Oh, that ain't lying. Yo, Senso, thank you for the 54 months. I greatly appreciate it. Are my alerts on? No, they are not. How did that not pop up? That's weird. Reina's looking clean now then? That my Reina is ass. My Reina is ass. But we do our best.
Round 1.
Nothing amazing happens here.
Oh, there it is. That shit's dumb.
Everything is ordinary.
They just randomly go AFK. How long has it been since you played on Tekken? I mean, only a couple of days. I've been playing the game a lot again lately. Tekken Emperor with an ass ring is pretty impressive, I'm not gonna lie. Getting Emperors is not that hard as well.
Round 2. Fight.
It's not really like an impressive feat. Raina's a very difficult character. She is, but I'm not doing a lot of the hard stuff.
Fight.
I can't tell if that move is just really plus or if I'm getting crushed or what.
Nothing amazing happens here.
Yo, Yozuzu, thank you for the answer. Appreciate that. Stuck in Bushin, you'll get out of there eventually.
Fight.
I believe in you.
Amateur.
Everything in this game is a counter hit launcher. Why does that keep launching me when I'm on the ground?
Final round. Fight.
My back was not toward the balcony, it was toward the corner, but sure man, give it the wall break I guess. Don't have enough matchup knowledge to climb into high ranks. I mean, I guess that depends on what you consider high rank, but also most players don't have any matchup knowledge, so I mean, not the only one. Catch any of the DBZ World Tour? Nah, I thought about watching it, but I didn't end up actually watching it at all.
Round one. Fight.
Nice try.
I just mashed parry 4 times in a row until it worked.
Round two. Fight. Round three.
Nina more annoying than Jin? 1,000 times. I would rather fight Jin 100 times in a row than have to fight 2 Nina players. Because at least Jin is cool.
Round four. Fight.
Like Jin has the coolest heat smash in the game. He has the most broken heat smash in the game. I get that. Jin is cool, but Jin players play so lame. I agree.
Fight.
I'd rather fight Nina. I mean, I think Nina is better than Jin. But if your problem is like the strength of the character, you can really hate Nina more. She's also significantly less cool and just way more obnoxious in general, in my opinion. But to each their own. You'd rather get poked to death than gun blasted? I mean, both characters have incredibly powerful pokes. I don't really know what the argument is there.
Round one. Fight.
I cannot wait for that shit to get nerfed, man. I'm so sick and tired of power crushes that are heat engagers. You're fucking joking.
Round 2. Fight.
Why did I not see that coming? Wow, nice tracking.
Round 3. Fight.
Hopefully don't completely kill Jin. He deserves some buffs after Tekken 7. Jin was was a top 5 character for the majority of that game's lifespan. I don't think he needed to be top tier in this game. Like, I ain't mad at it, but like, you say that like the character was bad. Like, Jin was never ever bad at any point in Tekken 7. It was a top 5 character for most of his lifespan. You ever get ice cream takeout and it's in a plastic container? I don't normally order ice cream. I'm not a big ice cream person. Put it in the fridge to keep cold, and then I was opening it up again last night. I gave myself the nastiest cut on my left thumb from the plastic takeout ice cream container. Happens, man.
Round 1. Fight.
Jin has never. Yeah, I don't think Jin has ever been bad in any game, has he?
Round 3. Fight.
You're finished.
Okay, they do a get-up kick there every time, but I actually don't know what to do about get-up kicks in this game now that I think about it when I block them at that range, because they're safe in this game, so.
You win.
I guess I could just duck because they're always doing the high one. So I could just duck and punish. Wait, no, it's not a high, it's a mid, right? You just sidestep. Yeah, I guess I could just sidestep.
Round one. Fight.
Jin was in Street Fighter Cross Tekken. You're shocked that one of the most iconic, popular, and like important characters in the franchise was in the crossover game? Saw me out.
You're finished. You're not getting away.
I only remember seeing Kazuya, so you think there was only one Tekken character in the crossover Street Fighter Tekken game? You're joking. Why does this floor break? She shoots you with guns horizontally and it floor breaks. How does that make any sense? That makes zero sense. Is that just guaranteed? I don't understand. I've gotten hit by that every time I get. It must be. But I've gotten hit by that every single time I've eaten this round. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse stage. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse character too.
Fight.
You're finished.
Nothing amazing happens here. Everything is
Like Q
ordinary.
Grimes. Yeah, Q Grimes has been hooping, man. Oh, brother, this nigga got some clean combos. I think we have different definitions of clean combos.
This should be fun.
Round one. Fight.
Damn. So how do I beat that little reset she's doing? How do I have to tech in order to beat that? I've gotten hit by that every single time. I've not figured out the right way to tech there. We take those.
Round two. Fight.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Round three. Fight.
That's fair.
Die in silence. Goodbye. You're finished.
You win.
Floor breakers or heat smash? No, I know. My point still stands. I was very much aware it was a heat smash. I just don't think her heat smash, logically, based off of the action she was performing, should floor break.
Fight.
I'm not gonna lie, this is the worst custom I've ever seen for Nina. I'm not gonna lie. Oops. Ana over Nina. I don't really think I have a preference between one over the other. Just 'cause I'm just not really a fan of either one. They got me. Goodbye, cruel world. I think Anna's gameplay is cooler. I think if I had to pick between which one I'd rather play, maybe it'd be Anna. Maybe she fits my style more. Because I think Nina looks incredibly lame the way she plays the game, and I absolutely fucking hate her movement. I think she looks like a crack addict suffering from withdrawals, the way she moves around the screen. But Anna is just as a pain in the ass to deal with as Nina is.
Nothing amazing happens here.
How the game's going so far?
Everything is ordinary.
Well, I'm fighting Nina, so it's making me want to blow my brains out and give them money. But for the most part, it's going okay. Still. Gonna play the other open city. Nah, that game is not for me. I figured it wouldn't be, and it's not. I just have no interest in playing. Word. That went very far. I don't know too much about Tekken 7 and I never saw really, but Rocket Launcher cancels as hype. See, I think that is the furthest thing from hype because I'm extremely opposed to that type of thing in Tekken. Alright, one more set with this Nina player. I want to see less weapons in Tekken. I am very much opposed to the fact that they keep adding more and more weapons to the game. Don't want to see characters with guns and knives and swords and shit. They have an entirely different 3D game that is meant for shit like that. Oh my god. Ready for Monster Hunter G rank? I've been playing a decent amount of Monster Hunter. I haven't streamed it that much, but I've been playing a lot. I'm very much looking forward to the DLC and stuff.
Round 3. Fight.
I also really like characters with a good full crouch game. See, that's also part of the reason why I'm just like very apprehensive. About to be 6 years is insane. I'm apprehensive about that character because the heat engagers into full crouch mix up. I just don't think that's going to be fun to deal with. Oh, server error. Well. Oh wait, no, I didn't think of it. Miguel will come with a shotgun really soon. I don't like Miguel, so that would be double whack. Character wishlist for season 2: Kunimitsu, 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 and Kunimitsu.
Get ready for the next battle.
Have you peeped all of the Rebirth of Souls 3D fighter versus arena fighter debates? I briefly saw it on Twitter, but I didn't like read the whole thread or anything like that. It's an arena fighter, by the way. At least it looks that way to me from the gameplay I've seen, but we'll see.
Round 1. Fight.
Why can't it just be both? Because there's a difference. Unless you're referring to something else. Anyone try the hidden ones? I have no clue who that is. Lei would probably be really cool to play in this game and would probably have a really sick design and everything. It sounds like a nightmare to deal with though. Is the difference between arena fighter and 3D that important? I feel like they are very identical in definition, but also kind of informed. I think they actually are very, very different. Because what you're basically saying is that there's not that big of a difference between Naruto, Storm, and Tekken. And I know you don't think that. Like, they're fundamentally very different games. If they put Bob in this game, it's probably still going to be just like regular Fat Bob. Might just be oversimplifying they're both in 3D, so they're both 3D fighters. Yeah, I don't think it's literally that simple. Because the movement is completely different, the way the camera functions is completely different, and even just when it comes to the gameplay, like I don't think you can just disregard that either, because that is a fundamental difference that separates them, because there is a certain way that most 3D fighting games function and then a different way that the arena fighters function. But even if you do want to put that aside, I think camera and movement are two other huge factors that separate those two, and they are very different. I still annoying as people. No, he got nerfed, but he still is obnoxious and annoying in my opinion. He's not as stupid as he was, but he's still pretty dumb. I think the character like is low-key like becoming underrated, because after he got nerfed, everyone was like, oh yeah, he's like perfectly okay now. And it's like, he's still a pretty strong character. I feel like he'd be much less of an issue if he was more linear. I feel like he's meant to be a super linear character, and he just like that shit distract. He's meant to be a super linear character, and he doesn't feel excuse me, nearly as steppable as I feel like he should. Like, I feel like a character like Lydia is like way more steppable than a character like Clive is. You know? Remove him from the game. I think adding him to the game was definitely a big mistake, but I don't like the way the character is designed at all, because it doesn't feel like a Tekken character to me. Maybe that's part of the point. He's supposed to feel like something else so that people who don't normally play Tekken enjoy him, but that's really whack in my opinion.
Round 4. Fight.
I also just can't tell what the fuck the nigga is doing the majority of the time. Like, I just think his animations are like very poorly designed from a just from like a visual standpoint. In terms of like, a lot of people think he looks cool. I don't. But from a gameplay standpoint, like I cannot tell what the nigga is doing 90% of the time.
You lose. Perhaps Hippocrates will know more about this cosplay.
And then he's like extremely flashy and grandiose to the point where like I actually turned down the visual effects in the game. The fucked up part is though, even with like the visual effect shit like turned down all the way, he's still extremely flashy and has a lot of shit going on. Just like way too much. Wait, but I can't see these things. Must be plus. God Before Season 2? No. Even if I'm capable of doing it, which maybe I am, maybe I'm not, I just don't want to grind that hard for it. Okay, so that's clearly plus. Wow, that's extremely active. See, like, I just thought this character was supposed to be linear, bro. Everything I'm doing is getting tracked.
Fight.
Right, we gotta hit the replays after this. I just don't understand this method at all. Sidestep right in this crouch. Hated guest character in every fighting game ever. I'm also very anti-guest character. Like ever since I've actually gotten more and more into fighting games, the more I actually hate guest characters. Because they always do some like game breaking, like I don't belong in this game bullshit. I'm just like, bro, why are you here? If I wanted to play Smash Bros, I'd go play Smash Bros. Spoiler alert, I don't want to play Smash Bros. And I get it, like that's kind of the point, is that they're not for me. They're for people who aren't normally players of the game, I guess, but I think that's really whack. Guest characters are hype in my opinion. The problem is that they're never ever balanced. I think fighting games in general, especially Tekken, has this problem where they like to release really broken DLC characters in order to sell them and then nerf them after the fact. Unless your name is Lydia, I guess. But even then, they did it with Lydia in 7, so it's like a very scumbag tactic that feels like they're doing on purpose, where they release a DLC character and they make them incredibly broken and then nerf them later to help drive up the sales initially. I feel like a lot of fighting games have been doing that shit the last few years. So that's plus. See, like, I just, like, this character is supposed to be linear. He's just not. He's just not steppable enough to me. For what he's doing, for what his moves are. And I'm just not used enough to the animations to like discern what's going on.
Perhaps Hippocrates will know more about that.
How's the games? Well, I fought Nina and Clive so far. So honestly, I'd really like to get off the game, but I just started stream, so I'm not going to do that. Instead, what we're going to do is go to the replay and see if there's anything that we can learn about how to deal with this stupid ass character who doesn't belong in this game and should have never been added in the first place.
Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight.
Okay, so that move is only +1. But I just haven't seen it enough in order to be prepared to duck it. Yeah, okay. Season 1 DLC was buns. Season 1 for this game was pretty terrible, yeah. Like, Eddie and Lydia should have been base roster, frankly. They just shouldn't have been DLC in the first place. Lydia also sucks, even though she is, like, cool. And then Clive is an abomination. It was a good one. That's a homie move. So wait, what's the, how do I? I was just getting hit. That's on me. I don't know why I got hit there. That's fair. So what can I go back to the previous round?
Round three. Fight.
Christ. think 4-4-2-3 after the stun will net you more damage. He's saying this. Okay, how do I adjust this situation? Oops. Can Demon Breath kill to the wall splat? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. So now I'm trying to do the route marking suggested. Damn, that still didn't kill. I don't have heat burst in this situation. Hey, heat burst is a no-brainer. It makes everything much easier. I just didn't have it in this situation. I have no clue. I'm trying to think. I just really feel like I should have been able to kill here. I just have no fucking clue what to do. It's like I'm just like 1 or 2 damage off. It's a weird situation, but like it's one of those things where now I'm not gonna feel satisfied until I figure out what I should have done. Figured out running far for the tornado. Let's try. I think I tried that already, but wait, did we do that before? We did. We were still off. Screwed and stomp. Oh, you might be on the song. That don't count. Whatever. Where I'm trying to actually get the fucking. That is the answer though. Yo, Demon King, thank you for 73 months. My man's Aaron. Oh, fuck, I'm out of water. Shout out Mark Man coming through with the tech. Yeah, there it is. My brain was just functioning at 70% capacity. Be right back. I'm gonna refill my water. as much as I hate him, I want to fight more Clive just so I can get more reps against the matchup. But like after they nerfed forward 1+2, he like fell off the face of the earth. Like you see him so much less now. It's not like you never see him, but he's just his usage rate is obviously just like that of a normal to maybe below average character. And it's like fuck. Well, now he's turning into like a not quite like Zafina level, I would say, but just one of those characters where it's like, well, not only is he like kind of bullshit for a Tekken character. I mean, every character in this game is bullshit, but you know what I mean. He's now becoming like rare, and it's like, well, fuck. Now every time I see him, I get curb stomped by this fucking character because he's different and rare. I'm surprised he fell off so much because I still think he's really strong. You mean Clive? Yeah. I was honestly hoping that guy would run more games in the set. Alright, the biggest takeaway so far is that I need to be ducking that move because I'm just not, and I just need to. That's another thing with me as well, is that like going through the replays and learning, oh, this is +1, or like this is duckable, or like this strings interrupt, or whatever. Like that shit is like very good and helpful, but like I only get better by doing the reps in real time, like in an actual match. Like it takes me repetition of trying to do it for real. And you can jab Clive out of his stance a lot. That's one of those things that like I'm aware of, but then like I freeze up in the moment, which is like why I would like to fight the character more just to get more comfortable with doing it. I really want the NA versus EU match now after that. Pakistan versus Korea was absolutely incredible. I enjoyed every second of it. And if NA versus EU happens, I'll obviously watch it, and I'm sure I'll even enjoy it. I just don't think it would compare like in the slightest, because I think NA and EU are so far behind Pakistan and Korea in terms of strength right now in the game. Season 2 could change a lot though, who really knows. But I also just think there's not nearly as much like investment or like not stakes, but just like it's just not nearly as interesting. I want to get your thoughts on the conversation people had last week about Rebirth of Souls being competitive. Now I know that nigga said the same shit for Sparking Zero, but this genuinely seems different, where more time was put into system mechanics and character uniqueness. That is a conversation that I do not have confidence in having until I have played the game for myself, because no amount of gameplay I've watched or videos from other people is going to convince me of that until I've played it for myself. I will say this, I highly doubt it. I think that's extremely unlikely because it's an anime game and they just never are, but we'll see. Cause yeah, nigga swore Sparking Zero was about to be competitive, right? Like that was about to be a serious fighting game. That shit gonna take over Evo, bruh. Rip fighters. Mind you, they just had their Dragon Ball Battle Games hour thing or whatever. And Sparking Zero Grand Finals had like a few hundred viewers. And DBFZ, for all its flaws, still had a couple thousand. So like, both those games are in the mud though. Korora is crazy. The Sparking Zero conversation were honestly dumb as shit. I'm sorry. I agree. I made several videos addressing those topics and having those conversations, and I was told that I was a hater, or that I was a scrub, or that I don't know what I'm talking about, and that I'm being negative and like all this other shit, only for me to be proven right, just like always. Have you seen the new trailer for the Bleach game for the new character? No, I haven't. I retweeted it, but I didn't actually watch it yet because I was like, oh, I should react to it in a video, and then I didn't get around to doing that. Whoops, that's not stomp. I deserve that. Can I believe people thought that game was going to be competitive? Well, what I learned is that people who are not, I don't know how I say this without sounding elitist, people who are not like real members of the FGC, like already play like a traditional fighting game, have an extremely different definition of competitive than what I do. And even though like I tried to explain this multiple times and like had these conversations and you know what I'm saying, like I made a whole video talking about this, right? A lot of people understood like where I was coming from and like got it, but a lot of people didn't.
Round 3. Fight.
These bros that Clive is wearing again if you want, I'd be down. I need more experience against that character. Just tuning in, can you catch me up? What are we talking about? Anime games and their competitiveness and Sparking Zero and Bleach Rebirth of Souls. I saw someone call Sparking Zero the DBFZ killer the other day and I was like, nigga, huh? I don't know, man. Anime fans are just delusional in general. And you know what I mean?
Round 1. Fight.
Like, I love anime, and I grew up playing like every anime game I could get my hands on. But like, I don't know, man. How did you get to Tekken Emperor? By playing rank? Yeah. Doing this. Honestly. Forward 2, that's how. And that. Good block, that punish. Word. Forward 2 not getting your Emperor? I mean, I literally did it, but like, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I did it. Let's launch. Let's launch. Is your whole Tekken Emperor as well? I got demoted last time I played rank, but it was. Get up. I always try to jab there knowing damn well she's going to be an AOP and that shit is not going to reach. Yeah. What's up? Love you too. Fuck. Fuck Xiaoyu. I don't really mind Xiaoyu that much, to be honest. I think any character like her that has like all that like built-in evasion and shit is like annoying, but they're just like characters I just like way more than I'll ever dislike Xiaoyu. Uh-oh. Ah, come on. I wasn't fully off the ground yet. It is crazy to me how downplayed Xiaoyu was, though. Because this character is so strong and has, like, top 5, maybe top 3 heat in the game, I think. In my opinion.
Round 1. Fight.
Crush My Hopney. Yeah, she very regularly goes under mids and sometimes even lows, and I think that is a problem, but that's any other character, I guess. Word. That was so fast. I thought for sure I was going to be able to punish that with a get up 4. Kuma also crushed my Hot Me once and I was less annoyed. Kuma's another one of them characters where I'm just like, his speed is ridiculous, but we know that's getting toned down. For sure. Oh, fuck. Be so for real. I'm so mad AOP went under my running 3. I deserve all that. Why is this dude mashing throw after every round? Is he trying to key charge and fucking up? Because that's normally what that means. Like, is he trying to... 55 defense, by the way. My defense is very far from the best.